it was kind of chilly out, right? So I brought the hoodie. But I'm sweating now. So I'm like, I should not have brought the hoodie. But I want to make a video about a meme I seen. I seen a meme on Facebook and a meme, well, it was like a video on Instagram Reels and it said the same meme. It said, you get two choices: the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. So, like, either you're going to go through the pain of becoming disciplined, or you're going to go through that pain of wishing you became more disciplined. You know, like, you can try and fail, and that's painful. But it's also painful if you never even tried. Like, no matter what you do, it's painful. Like, you can not work out, but then as you get older, your body's going to start being in actual physical pain. And then your mind might be thinking and wishing that you started working out when you were younger. Right? Like, it's this thing of, I don't know, we get choices. And no matter what choice we pick, it's painful. You know, it reminds me of choosing a president, right? 99.9% of the time when we're picking a president, both of them are a bunch of fucking idiots that should not run fucking countries, right? But we have to pick one of the two poisons. So, like, I don't like talking about politics, but I think that's just with everything. Like, which poison are you picking? Which pain are you picking? And the thing about life, though, is if you don't pick, if you don't make a decision, someone makes a decision for you, right? Someone that's not you makes a decision about your life. Like, every day, people are making decisions. If you're not, right? Because you're still living life, you're still doing things. But, like, either you're doing things people tell you to do, or you're doing things that you think you have to do, or you're doing things that you actually have to do. Like, but you only have to do certain things because you never made a decision on what things you wanted to do, right? Like, if you don't make a decision, the world makes a decision for you, right? Like, it's just how it is. So, and when I say this next part, I don't mean no disrespect, I don't mean whatever, but I'm just being real with y'all. That, like, nobody gives a fuck, right? Like, for real, like, all jokes aside, no one gives a fuck what decision you make, what pain you choose. You give a fuck. Or do you not? Right? Because, like, people be stuck in something, and they're only stuck in something because they're choosing not to get stuck in something else. Because no matter which way you look at it, you're stuck in something. Right? Like, you could be having your dream thing where you run your own business, and you're like, I no longer have to work for somebody else. But people that don't own a business don't get it. If you're not working for somebody else, that means you're working for yourself like 24 fucking 7. Right? Like, if you're the boss, that means it's up to you, right? Like, shit's all on you. So no matter what you're working, no matter what you gotta grind, no matter what you gotta do this thing, and no matter which way you look at it, it's uncomfortable. Like, because pain is a funny word, right? Because I've been through some fucking pain. But I don't really consider, because when that meme, it said, like, you get the two choices of pain, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. I think regret is way more painful than discipline. That's only because I have gone through life and I've like, okay, I've experienced having regrets and I've experienced being disciplined. And at least the discipline gives you something at the end. Like, if you become disciplined, get yourself in shape, start working on your goals and your dreams. I want to, the wind, but if it gets windy, I apologize. I don't want to move from this spot. But, I don't know, like, when you get disciplined, it gives you something. You heal your mind, you heal your body, you, like, I don't know, it even takes discipline to fix the relationships with the people you love, right? Like, you could build a closer relationship with the people you love, right? But that takes work. You could build a close relationship with your kids, but that takes work, right? It takes work, discipline, dedication, and, like, you got to be committed to it. But, like, that's work. I wouldn't say that's painful, but it just takes work. Deep connections take work. But if you don't do that work, you might get older and regret it and wish that you did, right? Like, that's what I mean. It's just this thing about making a decision, and then that's that. And nobody wants to do anything. Like, I just want to do nothing. Like, I wish that I could be fat and overweight. But, like, I can't. Like, because I'm on a certain diet. Like, and I'm able to break the diet once in a while because, like, I'm on this certain diet. So I can, like, break it whenever. But it's this thing that I see when I'm just maybe eating some ice cream or maybe eating some pizza or, you know, some steak or some chicken or some, like, a whole meal of, like, I don't know, like, marinated chicken into the whole fucking, it's all great, but it's about balance. I can't have pizza every day, even though I want to. I fucking love pizza, bro, like no joke. But who the fuck doesn't? Like, that's what I mean. It's about, I have enough discipline to be like, okay, that tastes good, but it's not going to be good for my body. It's fine once in a while, but, you know, it's a decision that I make. More people need to start making decisions because decisions are being made for you. Society tells you this is what's normal to eat, and you just listen to them. They tell you this is the type of job you're supposed to work, and people just listen. They don't even question. They don't even be like, well, that's not what I want to do. Like, no matter what, it's painful. It's painful to try to find a different way, and it's painful to continue the way that you're going. No matter what, it's painful. Nobody cares what you do. That's another painful aspect about it, bro. Is, like, truly, nobody really cares if I make it or not. Like, they do, but they don't. Nobody really cares if I got in shape. Like, y'all would have been fine if I never got in shape. Like, y'all would have accepted me when I was the old me. You would have accepted me the way I am, which is great. But, like, just because you're accepted by others for the way you are, it's like, oh, I'm accepted. You know, I'm overweight and they accept me. They still love me. Of course they do, bro. Like, of course they still love you and care about you. It's not about, your weight does not affect them. So, like, you're the one that has to care about it. Because you're going to have friends that are your friends, whether you're in the best shape of your life or the worst shape of your life. You're still going to have friends, right? And, like, I don't know, at least, like, good, like, if you have a good friend that is in shape, they're not going to care that you're out of shape because they're not your friend because of your weight or whether you're in shape or not, right? But you cannot convince your friends to get in shape if they don't want to. You cannot convince other people to do the work if they don't want to. If they're comfortable where they are in the pain that they're in, then there's nothing you can do about it, right? They're the ones that have to want to do something about it. You know, it's that old saying, you can't force someone to change. You can't force someone to grow. You can't force a horse to drink water. Now, technically, you probably could if you put it in the fucking desert and made it, like, completely, like, dehydrated as fuck. Yeah, you could probably make it drink some water. But we can't do that to our friends. to the people that we love or the people around us or the people on the internet. It's not like I can force you guys to do the thing. Like, I can't force it. I can't lock you up and tell you in a room and say, this is what you're going to need to do to get out the room. Like, that's on you. Because the way I did this shit is I looked at myself in that way. Like, I looked at it like, bro, I got a gun to my head and I need to do this shit or I'm going to fucking, or somebody's going to pull the trigger. Now, there's not literally a gun to my head, but it's the sense of urgency that I put in myself to become the man I am today. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to say, don't wait until something dramatic happens. Like for me, it took me becoming single for me to realize something. For this information to click that I will have the pain of regret or the pain of discipline. And I decided the pain of discipline because I decided who I wanted to be. You have to decide, who do you want to be? Like it has to truly be your decision. Because whether you're in shape or not, I don't care. Like, no disrespect, but whether you're healed or not, I don't care. Like, because I can give, all you're going to hear is words. You can hear words from me that could change your life, words from other people on the internet that could change your life, but they will only change your life if you apply those words to your life. Right? Like, you have to start trying shit. Start doing something, or you don't. Like I said, you have to. Like, but you don't have to do anything. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to get in shape. You don't have to reach your dreams. You don't have to heal your mind. You don't have to become mentally strong. You don't have to become physically strong. You don't have to become enlightened. You don't need to do any of that. But what else are you doing? Like, truly, what the fuck are you doing if you're not bettering yourself? If you're not gaining self-discipline, self-awareness, like, this thing with yourself to be like, okay, this is who I am, that's who I want to be, and that's the step that I need to take in order to get to where I want to be and who I want to be, right? Like, and it takes discipline to be able to do that. So, I don't know. And you know what's so shitty about this, bro? I don't even know how to give someone discipline. I don't know. Because I don't know how to make someone feel like it's so important that if they don't do this, they're going to fucking die and fuck their kid's life up and fuck everything else up if they don't do this thing. Because I can't make people think like me. I can't give people the urgency to be like, no, I can't do that dumb shit because I have to do this shit. I have to change myself. I have to grow. I have to become better for the people I love, for myself, for the fact that if I don't do this, I will regret it at the end of my life. Like, I don't know. Because I don't have to do anything, but I do. But I do. I do because I tell myself I have to. I have no fucking choice. Because I gave myself no fucking choice. Like, I don't know. The problem is people have a choice. They give themselves the choice to cop out. They give themselves the choice to be like, oh, this is just who I am. This is how I was raised. This is, like, all these excuses. I'm overweight because I've always been overweight. And it's like, okay, but you could change that. Because you could change what you eat. You could technically never eat ice cream again. But you know how much discipline that takes? It takes you realizing that if you don't change it, you die. And not literally. Like, you're not going to maybe. You might literally die from being unhealthy. But, like, the man that you could become dies when you do not get disciplined. When you do not get serious about your dreams, when you're not serious about who you want to become, when you're not serious about, you say you want to get in shape, but you're not serious about it because it's just something that you think would be nice, but you're not, but that's the bullshit. Like, like a lot of people want to be rich. They want a successful social media thing. They want to get in shape. They want to find enlightenment. They want all these things. But no, the fuck they don't, bro. Because the truth is, next time you say you want something, figure out what it takes to get that something, and then figure out if you still want that something. Meaning, like, don't sit there and say, I want $1 million. Sit there and tell yourself that you want the work and the pain that it takes to get the $1 million. That's what you want. You want the pain. Like, you want the uncomfortableness. You want to grind. You want to work on this thing. Like, don't sit there and say you want a good body. You want an in-shape body. No, sit there and say, I want the pain. I want to work out so hard that I wake up in pain. Because, bro, I love that shit. That's what makes this shit easy for me to do. I love when I do an all-day workout, when I work out for like 6-8 hours a day, like in one day, and then I wake up the next day, and I feel like I was hit by a fucking bus, because I worked out so much that my body, like, hurts so much, and I do, like, full body workouts a lot of times, so I'll wake up limping, because my legs hurt, and my arms hurt, and I can't even really lift my phone, and I can't really lift a cup to drink out of, and, because everything hurts, and I love that shit, because that lets me know that I worked my ass off the day before, right? Like, you need to want the pain more than you want the pleasure that the thing will get you, because people don't succeed because all they want is success. They don't want the journey. They want to skip the journey. They want to skip the struggle. They want to skip the pain. But no matter what they do, they'll never skip the pain, because if you don't do the thing, you'll still be in pain. You'll be in pain because you'll regret that you didn't do the thing. So, like, you have an opportunity right now. We all do. We can all change our minds in a second. We can change our habits today. Like, you can say, tomorrow, I'm not going to do this one thing. You're going to wake up, you're going to actually do this thing. You're going to actually try this thing. You're going to actually try to get disciplined in the thing. Whatever the thing is. Because it could be as simple as you want to learn how to play the piano, but you're not disciplined enough to just sit the fuck down and learn how to play the piano. Right? Like, it doesn't have to be some big dream. It's everything. Either you will have the regret that you wish you wanted to learn how to play the piano but you never did, or you'll gain the discipline to finally learn how to play the piano. There is no other option. It's these two options.